Chagigah Perek Gimel Mishnah Hey, 5th Mishnah in the 3rd chapter of Chagigah. So they had a specific problem in the time of the Beit HaMikdash, that when they would eat from their food of kachim, everybody went to bring korbanot. It's the Chagigah. They would eat a korban Chagigah. But korbanot, after you ate your food on your plates, if it was a kli cheres, you'd have to destroy it, because kli cheres, earthenware, potware, and what have you, can't be koshered. If it becomes treif, then you can't use it anymore. And all kachim have a time deadline, meaning they're only edible. You can only eat them, and after you eat them for a certain amount of time, korban shlamim, I think, is 2 days and 1 night, what have you. Okay, then they're called notar. You have to, then it's asur to eat. Not only is the food asur to eat, is the meat asur to eat. So the tam that's seeps in, that's soaked up by the kelim also. So they had a need for many different vessels and items and plates and what have you. Okay, but they also had a different problem. Okay, that's what the Yerushalayim ein osin kivshonot. They wouldn't make kilns in Yerushalayim with ha'ashan. So first of all, I want to say the shir from the former president of our college where I was working. And it says that in Yerushalayim, they had halachot about the beauty of Yerushalayim. And one of the halachot was you couldn't make fires. There was also other halachot because it was supposed to be an experience for people to come to Yerushalayim. So therefore, how do you rely on the fact that when people bring dishes and bring cups and bring pots, that they're tahor? Maybe they became tameh. Says the Mishnah. Mina modi'it. In the Tosefta, this appears as modi'in, as you'll soon see. From modi'it v'lifnim, inwards, meaning from the board from modi'id and closer to Yerushalayim. Ne'emanim al kli cheres. They're reliable on kli cheres, meaning ne'emanim kadarim ameh haaretz, even ameh haaretz, those who were kadarim, who were potters, I guess, they were guys who did the earthenware. Nikach mehem kli cheres dakim, to buy the thin kli cheres, gogon kosot, kederot, kitonot, like cups, pots, kitonot, maybe those are pitchers. If you shar below him, you can't do it without them. And remember, we said they didn't make any Yerushalayim. Fikach eminum v'lo gazru aleim. Therefore, the Chazal believed them and weren't gozer, meaning they didn't make a gzera that it's straight. She'en gozrim gzera ale tzibur she'en yichelim lamod. But this is a really important halachic principle. You don't make a gzera, the Rabbana don't make a din if people can't keep to it. It's a really important thing to remember. Anyway. So, therefore, the Gzeira meant that even though we normally make a Gzeira and say the Kelim of Ameh Haaretz are considered Tameh, from Modi'in and inwards, Ne'emanim HaKlicheres. But Min HaModi'in V'lachutz, Ein Ne'emanim. But from those from Modi'in and outside and away from Yerushalayim, they're not Ne'eman. So what is it? Is it Min HaModi'in Milifnim? What about Modi'in itself? Ketzad. How does that work? Hagadar Shu Mocher K'derot. The Kadar that he himself is selling the potter is selling his pots. Nichnas lifnim min Modi'in. He comes into the border from Modi'in or close to Yerushalayim. Hu hakadar. If the potter, and his pots, and they are the people that are buying ne'eman. Very strong language. The Bartuna will explain. Yatzah. That same guy, if he goes outside the border, eino ne'eman. Then he's not reliable. I mean, they made a blanket rule. If you're within Modi'in, you're relied upon. If you're outside of Modi'in, you're not ma'aretz, you're not relied upon. If you have hashgacha of the badatz, or the Rabbanut, the Modi'in, and says, that you have hashgacha, whatever, then you can be relied upon. But here we're talking about Ameh Haaretz. What's going on? Hu hakadar, mishev yamichutz Modi'in, lo bilvad ne'eminu. Only the guy himself who made them is they relied upon. If yishar shalola amino, because we can't not believe him. Aval im masaram liyad kadar acher am haaretz, if he gave it to somebody else to sell, lo eminu. So meaning the guy himself had to come and sell it on his own inside Modi'in. And he has to sell Vehin HaKederot, those Kederot that he talked about. He can't bring anybody else's stuff. Oh, you're going to Modi'in, can you sell my stuff? No, only the guy himself. The people buying, they have to see that he brought them. The Kadar is reliable for them. And they can't say, you have to actually see the guy selling it. Yatzah min Modi'in, if he goes back away from Modi'in towards Tel Aviv, Eino Ne'eman, or wherever, B'nai Brak, I don't care, whatever, Eino Ne'eman, he's not considered reliable. This is a very interesting halacha, We learned a bunch of interesting things. We learned Ein Gozrin Gizer al Tzibur She'en Yocholin La'amod Ba. We also learned the idea of notar, and we learned that Chazal, they had to find creative solutions to solve problems. Sometimes they were able to find solutions. Stop here and dedicate our learning to the memory of my father, Rav Simcha ben Yitzchak Kalman. Have a good day.